It is the 21st century and trends are changing. Men are now embracing the art of grooming. Just how far is too far when it comes to male grooming? On today's topic, we are going to discuss male grooming and the skincare challenges that most men face. Thank you so much for joining me right here at the Saffron Day Spa. My name is Sarah Nuteshna and this is the Skin Therapy Show. A very good evening back to you at home. I hope that you are having a wonderful Sunday. Just to remind you, this is the Skin Therapy Show and I am your host, Sarah Nuteshna. Joining me on set today is our very lovely friend, Masi Kamara. Masi, thank you so much for coming to the Skin Therapy Show.
Thank you.
And of course, today we have a new face, Robert Burale. My goodness, it's taken you ages to come to the Skin Therapy Show.
I'm here now.
You guy.
I'm here now.
So let me start with the lady. Masi, we know you, but please just kindly just introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us what you do.
Yeah, my name is Masi Wambui Kamara. I'm the CEO of Exuviance East Africa. I'm a skincare expert. I do skin. I'm very passionate about skin. I take care of people's skin. Yes.
All right. Robert.
Yes.
Yes, please. I know you have this huge CV.
Well, keep it short.
Keep it
All
short,
right.
please.
Robert Burale, of course, is my name.
Yes.
I'm an image consultant, corporate trainer, and I love fashion.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is image consultancy?
Well, image consultancy is not just what people believe as in how you look on the outside.
Yeah.
We go deeper and work with you from the inside. Because for your image to be complete, you must also believe in yourself.
Okay.
You can look good on the outside, but if you don't believe in yourself on the inside, you will not carry the outside well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Masi, I know we have covered Exuviance products before, but maybe if you can just refresh our viewers, tell us what Exuviance is all about.
Yes, Exuviance is a dermatologically developed product. It's developed by Neostrata, which is one of the biggest, actually it's a small company, but they are leaders. They are like what you can call them gurus in skincare. They have been working on skin for the last 50 years. They study diseases like psoriasis and ichthyosis, and in the process they discovered that the technologies they discover when they deal with ichthyosis and psoriasis, they can also be used to treat acne, aging, hyperpigmentation. We are actually the world leaders in skin and skin technologies.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
yes.
So nice to have the two of you here. Today we're talking about razor bumps.
Right.
One of my favorite topics, and I'm so happy that we have Robert here, who is an image consultant, and Masi. So you're going to give us your perspective as a woman. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you have any question in regards to today's topic, please do not shy away from asking us. We are live on our social media pages. Just to remind you, our Facebook page is Skin Therapy Show. Instagram and Twitter is at the Skin Therapy Show. Masi, let's define razor bumps. What are they? Yes,
razor bump actually, they are what you call an inflammatory disorder. They are caused by, you know, what you call them, a foreign body reaction. When we cut our hair, if we don't prepare the hair, it's called prepping. If we don't prepare it in advance, for example, we African people, our hair is very thick and it's also very tough. Yeah. So if you cut your hair and you don't cut it, you don't prepare it before you moisturize and you hydrate it properly, the sharp end of the hair, when we cut it with the razor, it falls back to the skin, and then it starts irritating the skin, because you know you have to imagine our skin like a country or a territory. Exactly. Where the cells are like the people in that country. Everybody know each other, and of course we have an army. If a foreigner comes inside our skin, the cells can actually recognize, the white blood cells can recognize that there's an enemy within, and they, of course, they come to the site of attack, and then if they realize that whatever foreign object that is there is not good for our skin, they destroy it, they kill it, and in the process they call collateral damage. In the process of that, that's when we develop razor bumps, which is basically it's similar to acne. You get like pimples, some have passes, some are thick, which basically destroy your skin and your image.
Oh, okay. Robert, have you been a victim of razor bumps?
Absolutely, I have. A few years ago. Very frustrating. It's off-putting. Actually affects your confidence.
I can imagine.
Especially in public.
Yeah.
You could be talking to somebody or having a meal with them, and they may be just looking at you and concentrating with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But in your mind, you think they're just looking at my razor bumps. So you get too aware. You don't even speak well. If you're doing a corporate presentation, you think everybody's looking at your razor bumps. And yes, it can put off some people. You can imagine, as Madame was saying, some have passed. Imagine you're having a meal with somebody or in a very serious meeting, and then it just pops out, you know, and you feel something wet trickling. You know, it just affects everything about you, and also the person sitting next to you gets almost disgusted.
Exactly.
Out of decency, they may not say anything, but to be honest, it's off-putting.
Mercy, as a skincare expert, how common is this problem?
It's actually very common amongst the Africans, people of African descent. Actually, research shows that 87 to 93% of African men, they suffer from razor bumps. That's because our hair follicles, they are different from our white brothers, and our hair is colored, So in the process of the hair growth, and if you don't know the proper way of managing and approaching, shaving, you don't know how to do it properly, you cause irritation. So it's actually a very, very huge problem. 87 to 93% of Africans suffer from, African men suffer from razor bump disorder.
Robert, as a man, when do the beards start showing?
I think it depends on the genes, but for me, I started getting my beard when I was 17. I saw one, and I almost called for a press conference. You know, I was very, very excited.
You are now a man.
Yes, you know. I mean, you feel like a man.
Yes.
And that time you want to tell every lady, you know, I'm now ready for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So at 17, I had that, and you first get excited because you saw one, and you're looking for the second one and the third one. Then now, I'm more excited about them because I have to go to the barber twice a week. You understand? So 16, 17. But some getting early.
Okay.
Depending on the genes.
All right.
Yes.
So as an image consultant, I'm sure you've heard this term, beard gang. And the November is, you know, that period when men are not supposed to shave. What do you have to say about that? Do you advocate for it?
Yes, I do. It's absolutely, there's nothing wrong with a beard. But a beard that is not well taken care of is disgusting. When it's all over the place. Some going through your nose and some in your mouth. You're trying to take some soup. And it's also having a piece of this, the meat and all that. So it has to be well kept. It has to look good because there's a thin line between having a good beard and an untidy beard. It's a very thin line. So, and it must smell good. I'm sure there are very many, there are many beard lotions whereby you can hug someone or you're in a room with someone and it smells good. Because if you don't, maybe you're in the gym, you're sweating and then you're walking out, the stench can be very, very disgusting. So if it's well kept, that's fine. But if it's rough, somebody needs to be tied to a tree and caned.
Okay, Mercy, what do you think about the beard gang?
Well, as long as it's clean and it's well maintained, it's taken care of, I think I'm fine.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you're definitely okay with it?
I'm feeling okay.
Okay. Now, we do understand there's some jobs, especially the corporate world, that does not recommend having the beards. As an image consultant, maybe if me as a man, I'm very much comfortable with my beard, but the kind of career that I'm looking at does not allow me to keep the beard. What do you have to say about that, especially in the military and where else? Banks, maybe?
Yeah, I think you can sacrifice your beard for a career.
Okay.
And if you go into the job interview knowing very well that if you get the job, you may have to shave well and good. Or the other side of the coin, I don't, apart from military, why would anybody have a problem with your beard? You understand? As long as it is well kept, I think it should be allowed. Military, we don't touch on that one. They may have some very valid reasons as to why they do that. But if I'm working in a corporate setting, you just tell me to have my beard nice and good, and I'll be okay. Because some men, beard gives them masculinity.
Exactly.
You take it away, and you finish their confidence.
So let's
about
get
male dominance.
Yes, I mean, we need to be men on the inside and on the outside.
Okay, all right. So wait, what is the inside? Since you said the inside and the outside, what is the inside?
Alpha male. You know what I'm talking about?
Breaking your voice.
when you walk into a place, the confidence that a man carries
Yes.
as the leader, as the best thing since sliced bread, that comes from within. You understand? You could see a man with a 6-figure salary, top management, but he's not a man on the inside.
That's true.
Okay.
Whereby you could see a man with a no-figure salary, but when he walks into a place, the
Yeah.
confidence
Exactly.
he exudes
Yeah.
is second to none.
I completely agree.
You know what? I've actually seen men who don't grow beards at all. Rather, their beards just don't grow. Mercy.
really?
Have
Oh,
you
really?
ever experienced that? And what is the cause of that?
It's genetic.
It is.
Yes, it's genetic. And it comes from family to family. Actually, my experience is that some of the men you see who don't have beards, it's almost everyone in that family. Maybe the father didn't have the beards or someone in, it's genetic. Yes. Because they don't produce the androgens, you know, it's also hormonal, they don't produce the androgens, you know, the male hormone, the testosterone.
Yeah.
But some of them maybe they lack some of the enzyme. There's a particular enzyme called 5-alpha reductase, which is an enzyme that actually activates or catalyzes testosterone
Yeah.
to produce beards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So they lack that enzyme.
All right.
Yeah.
Robert, do you think lack of beards affects a man's self-esteem?
To be honest, I feel sorry for the men who don't have beards.
Oh, no.
Because there's something about having a beard. Even if they have to take some charcoal and just put something. I'm not saying be untidy, but there's a roughness that a man needs. And I
Yeah.
speak as an image consultant. You don't want, even you as a lady, you don't want a man by your side and he's softer than you. When he hugs you, you got to feel some roughness. So I do feel sorry for the ones who don't have a beard. It's not criminal,
Oh, God.
but I wish they could have. Or even if you don't have, just get something and scratch yourself. That's the roughness.
You're actually crushing someone right now.
I know I am.
Mercy. What do you have to say about his statement?
I actually agree. I mean, you kind of need you need to feel the man, right? I mean, you need the testosterone. I completely agree with you.
Comes from the experts.
I think
Okay.
a man without a beard,
Yeah.
it's too soft.
Too soft. That's a sissy.
You want a hardness, a roughness. You feel I'm in the man.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So, Robert, please just take us through your preferable way of shaving your beards.
Okay, myself, I like the Channel O, of course. But I like
Channel what?
Channel O.
Channel O.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, wow.
it's the O right there.
That's a new term I
Yes.
learned today. Channel O.
I know I like it because what that does, even as you're speaking, and this is crazy. Many don't think about it, but it's a fact. As I'm speaking to you, you're concentrating on my face.
Exactly.
And whatever I'm saying, this is the concentration area.
Yeah.
So you want to be sure you're talking to an alpha male. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, you don't want to be talking and you're like, oh, there's nothing. So I like living this and then having clean shave on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
It looks
my
very
preference.
good on you.
It does, yeah.
It looks very good on you.
Yeah, although I tried to have the beard on the side,
Oh, good Lord.
but my daughter didn't like it,
It
so
bounced.
whatever she says, daddy
Goes.
follows. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Robert loves the Channel O. I don't know about you. Please let us know what you like. And we recently just met Moses and Chris, who are also going to give us a little bit of what they prefer. Do not go too far.